comparison. There'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen.
LDBC, skip the introductions, man. Listen. I'm just tell you right now, children, thank y'all for the love y'all give this channel. But this is a grown folks channel. Stay out of grown folk business when grown folks is talking, and that's just the way that is. Okay, folks, let me just go ahead and get into this video. Danny Jacobs get on my last damn nerve. I mean, he just do. I'm sick of this dude. I'm sick and tired of this dude. I'm sick and tired of every time he running his mouth talking about, oh yeah, well I saw something with Gennady Golovkin. Okay, really, what did you see? Did you see yourself not fighting him? Because that's what the hell I see over here. I think you saw yourself not fighting him, and that's probably what's going to happen. Look, man, they're talking about this fight's going to go to a purse bid. Danny Jacobs talking about he want to take a tune-up fight. Really? This dude want to take a tune-up fight? Now, I'm sorry. I can't co-sign this, y'all. I cannot, I will not. I can't co-sign this, people. I can't do it. I can't simply because this dude been running around here talking about that he can beat Golovkin, that he ready to take the fight now, this and that. And I said, do not go around here calling out Triple G. Don't call him out, because when they make you an offer, it's going to be a lowball offer. I already told you that. I already told this dude and told the fan base of him that this is going to be a lowball offer. You need to take the fight, and you need to take the risk and beat the man who people say is unbeatable. Like, somebody got to step up and take this fight. Somebody who can fight, take the fight against a man that's unbeatable. I'm tired of these dudes who trying to fight this man. They want to fight this man because they are, you know what, they're a diamond in the rough. I'm tired of these diamond in the rough damn fights. Because every time a diamond in the rough fights Gennady Golovkin, they become rough. They become roughed up. They become they get their ass whooped. That's what happened when they fight this man. Okay, no more mismatches with this guy. No more mismatches. And the Jacobs fight is a compelling fight. It's a 50-50 fight. And God dog it, I don't understand. This dude won a tune-up fight. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I think Team Golovkin offered this dude more money than he's ever made. I think they did, and I'm going to tell you why. You see, Daniel Jacobs had an interview, and in that interview he said that I will not take the same money or less money to fight Golovkin as I did Quillen. And I said, oh, okay. So, you know what? This kind of led me to believe that they offered him more money. Because, see, here's the thing. If they offered you less money, you would tell. You would literally tell people what they offer. Because you don't want to seem like you're a coward. Most fighters would actually say, look, they offer me this amount. But Danny Jacobs been a little hush-hush. Matter of fact, he ain't want to say how much the money, he don't want to say how much it is at all. That's leading me to believe that they done offer this dude a pretty good bit of money. A pretty good bit of money. But see, he don't want to tell us, or he don't want to tell the public. Because if he do, we're going to say that he ducking him based on what the dollar amount is. See, I already know this game. I know this game. I've been around boxing a long time. I've been around boxing long enough to know when somebody's trying to play some games and when somebody really want to fight. Look, man, Danny Jacobs don't want to fight. Danny Jacobs, I see something. Just shut the hell up. You don't want to fight this dude. You don't want to fight. Look, you don't want to fight it. I can't co-sign it. I'm a fan of Danny Jacobs. I really am. I'm a fan of this dude. I'm a fan of the Miracle Man. But I can't co-sign this, y'all. I cannot. I won't. I ain't gonna do it. And for those of y'all, hey, coach, that's a good video. Hey, look, man, look. Go ahead out of there with that. Don't sub to this channel because you think, oh, yeah, he's pro Triple G. Most of my videos, I'm just not. I'm just telling you ahead of time, you're going to be disappointed. I'm not trying to hear all that. Listen, this man need to step up and he need to get in the ring. Somebody got to get in the ring with Gennady Golovkin. Somebody who can bang got to get in that ring. I'm tired of these diamond in the roughs. I'm tired of these guys who got more belief in themselves than they believe until they get hit with the first punch and then they fall down. I'm tired of these dudes. When is Jacobs going to step up? I'm wondering when Canelo's going to step up. That fight, we're still trying to figure out when that fight going to happen. And then Golovkin not off the hook. I'm not letting Golovkin off the hook for this. No, Triple G is no innocent victim because there's been guys that wanted to fight this dude. You got Iris Landy Lore. You got Andre Ward wanted to fight this. And yeah, I'm not going to stop bringing up Ward. I'm going to bring up Andre Ward every chance I get. Because that's just a fact of the matter. But this video is mostly about Daniel Jacobs. This man on the right, this man right here does not want to fight this man on the left. Because this man on the right is afraid of the man on the left, and that's just the way that is. I'm not trying to hear no theories, no conspiracy theories, no nothing, no look, man. Stop talking about you want to fight this dude. Stop telling me, oh, well, the money ain't good. I knew he was going to say it. And I told y'all, Coach Stradamus has struck it in. Because I told all of y'all, I told every last one of y'all that Danny Jacobs was going to come on here and start saying that, well, the money ain't enough. I already told you this was going to happen, and guess what? Now it's happening. The fight probably will even go to purse bid. And when you go to purse bid, you can forget it. And I think Jacobs, they're trying to fight for a 60-40. I don't even know if Jacobs will take 40% of the purse. I just don't know. Okay, but these dudes, a problem with them, man. These guys, they don't want to put that work in. They don't want to put that work in to demand these kind of paydays. See, everybody want Floyd Mayweather paydays. They want Pacquiao paydays. They want Miguel Cotto paydays. They want Canelo. And yes, I can put Canelo in there because Canelo getting these big paydays now. They want that kind of money. But these guys are not willing to go put that work in. What Canelo did, he took some tough fights. Some of the fights you can say he didn't win. Okay, whatever, but he still came out with the victory. He was willing to get in the ring. At least he was willing to get in the ring with the tough fights. And now Canelo can demand almost what kind of payday he wants. See, Canelo had to concede to Floyd Mayweather. He had to concede to Miguel Cotto. He had to concede to get the fights that he wants. Floyd Mayweather had to concede to Oscar De La Hoya. He had to concede because he wanted to be in the position that Oscar is in. He wanted that spot. And so what did Floyd do? He did what he had to do to get the fight and to prove that he is. Danny Jacobs don't want to prove that he good enough to beat Gennady Golovkin. See, that's the problem. This dude don't want to prove that he's actually good enough to fight Triple G. And that's just how it is. So you don't want to take a risk. These guys don't want to take a risk. You got Danny Garcia over here talking about he going to fight John Molina. You got that knucklehead. Don't want to get in the ring. Okay, you got Kell Brook running from Errol Spence. You got Keith Thurman. Where the hell is Keith Thurman at? Where is he at? He don't want to talk about Errol Spence. But at least I can say with Keith Thurman. At least Keith Thurman had the guts to get in the ring with Showtime Sean Porter. So I can't completely knock Keith Thurman all the way. Okay? And then you got other guys, man, that's sitting here pulling the okie doke. They think we stupid. They don't want to get these fights. Okay, you got Gennady Golovkin, don't want to fight Lord, don't want to fight Ward. You got Daniel Jacobs, don't want to fight Golovkin. You got Billy Ho Saunders, don't want to fight Golovkin. You got Golovkin, don't want to fight, who is that, James DeGale. You got, the scenario is that a bunch of dudes running around the sport, and they don't want to fight each other, but they'll take a fight. Oh, yeah, we'll take $3 million. We'll take $4 or $5 million to fight some guy that's not even in our weight class. We'll take a couple of $1 million to fight a guy that, shouldn't even be in the ring with us. So go for it, Danny Jacobs. You want to go get you a light touch? Because I guarantee you, after he beat that guy, or whoever he talking about trying to fight, the Triple G fight still it ain't going to materialize. Because the fact of the matter is, Danny Jacobs going to ask for some unusual amount of money. He going to ask for something like $10 million. And he know he ain't even worth. Daniel Jacobs ain't no household name. Triple G not a household name. Danny Garcia not a household name. Keith Thurman, people kind of know him, but he ain't a household name. They just not household names, folks. And household meaning that the casual, the average person walking around the street, they know you. They know of you because you're that famous. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen, okay? People don't know these dudes. And that's why people don't know these dudes. This is the reason why these guys are not famous and not popular. They're not world renowned. You know why? Because they don't want to take the fights. People can come on here and talk about Conor McGregor. I tell you what, you can't say that Conor McGregor won't take a tough fight. You can't say that. You can't say it. That's why the UFC and MMA, that's why they kicking boxing butt. And people, we are all making these videos. And whether I don't like your channel or not, it don't even matter, man. We all making videos, keeping the sport relevant. We just are. We, on YouTube, we're the only people that's keeping the sport of boxing relevant. That's it. There's nobody else keeping the sport relevant. I'm sorry, we're single-handedly keeping the sport relevant. It's not these stupid promoters. It's not these managers. It's not these fighters who act like a bunch of man vaginas. It's not these guys. It is us. We're keeping the sport relevant. We're the ones watching the fights. We're the ones breaking down the fights. We're the ones sending traffic to these companies, but it's us. And what do we get? This is what we get for all of our troubles. This is what we get for trying to support the sport that every last one of you listening to this video we love. This is what we get. We get another slap in the face. We get another slap in the face when you got some dude sitting here, you gonna call out Golovkin all this time. You ran your mouth, and now Team Golovkin, they want to take you up on your offer, and what do? Oh, you want to take a tune-up fight? Oh, it's not enough money. Ah, man, shut up. Listen, man, just shut your mouth. Because from here on out, dude, you don't need to make no more talking about you want to call somebody. Man, shut up. Because we know you're not going to fight him. And that's just the way that is. I don't care whether you like this video or not. It's the truth. I'm done.